Hey guys, Mark here. If you've been on the internet lately, or at all in the past few months, then you've probably heard about the recent allegations being brought up against the Onion Man himself, Onision. Many YouTubers and some personal favorites, like Chris Hansen, have covered this topic, but I figured I'd give it a go. So let's get right into it. I personally have never been a fan of his videos, but my sister did watch him when we were younger. Like her, many other young girls were drawn to Onision's videos and viewed him like an idol. And some had the quote-unquote privilege of speaking with him one-on-one. One such teenager was Shiloh, a Canadian-American singer who was lured to Onision by his content and reached out to him online. He responded, and having been through an abusive relationship, Shiloh rushed to Onision with open arms. Unfortunately, the grass was far from greener on the other side. Shiloh, who was 16 at the time, would Skype Onision for hours a day while he was still married to his then wife, Sky. When Shiloh was 17, Onision showed her divorce papers and announced that he would be divorcing Sky because he was in love with Shiloh. Keep in mind, Onision, who I will call Greg for the rest of this video, was 25 at the time. During a recent interview with Chris Hansen, Shiloh said that living with Greg was abusive and that if she didn't leave the house, she likely would have killed herself. Now, I won't go into too much detail because YouTube, but Greg famously recorded a video of Shiloh crying and hyperventilating in the shower because of his emotional abuse. This video can still be found on YouTube. Greg's husband, Kai, formerly LAKEY, has also been accused of helping him coerce young girls into similar situations, such as the nightmare that happened to Shiloh. One girl, Sarah, claims that she began talking to Greg and Kai when she was only 13 and moved in with them when she turned 16. There was another young woman named Billy who was coerced into a three-way relationship with Greg and Kai after Greg allegedly cheated on Kai with her. Somehow, Greg's channel is still up and running, and YouTube has taken little to no action to deplatform him from the site. It should be noted that, although his actions are absolutely despicable in the eyes of anyone with basic morality, they are not explicitly against the law. These are also allegations, and unfortunately, without concrete evidence that Greg and Kai did anything expressly illegal, justice may still be a long way off. However, I'm sure that most of YouTube's users by now have had their eyes opened up on this issue and are beginning to speak up. I know I'm not the largest channel, I don't have the most likes or subscribers, but I hope I've done my part in addressing this issue and condemning Greg and all YouTubers and celebrities who think it's okay to take advantage of their young fans. Others have also come out and accused Greg and Kai of abuse, such as a young woman named Regina, among others, but I will not be covering them in this video. I would recommend going over to Chris Hansen's channel and seeing some of the stuff that he has. He actually has live interviews with Shiloh and others involved with the case, so that would give you a much more first-hand look of what has been going on. Thank you for watching this video. I hope it's given you a much better grasp on the issue, and I hope that you join me in speaking out against this abusive behavior, as well as YouTube's silence on the issue. Have a good night, and as always, stay skeptical.